Imagine how different things could have turned out for Jeff Bezos had he followed in his biological father's footsteps and become a circus unicyclist? Yeah, you heard that correctly. Or what if he had still joined the circus just in another capacity? Hello and welcome back to Rych List, your one-stop destination for all things wealth and luxury. In this video, we will be sharing with you the 10 things you need to know about Jeff Bezos. From the well-known to the little-known facts, everything will be explored in this video, so keep watching. Number 10. Bezos was interested in how things work and engineering even as a child. At the tender age of just 3 years old, Bezos took his crib apart with a screwdriver. Apparently, all he wanted was to sleep in a real bed. By the time high school rolled around, he had converted the garage into a laboratory for his inventions, as well as rigging electrical contraptions throughout the home. It was also as a teenager during high school when he moved with his family to Miami that Bezos' love of computers began. Number 9. He started his first business when he was in high school. Named the Dream Institute, this business was an educational summer camp for children that were in grades 4, 5, and 6. There were 6 children that attended this camp, and the fee was $600 a child. Both Bezos and his girlfriend at the time worked there throughout the summer. The required reading list for said camp was a rather eclectic mix, the books being The Lord of the Rings, Dune, Watership Down, Black Beauty, Gulliver's Travels, Treasure Island, and David Copperfield. Number 8. Bezos worked on Wall Street in the early 1990s. After he graduated from Princeton University with a degree in computer science and electrical engineering, Bezos turned to Wall Street and its many financial firms. There, he was employed at several companies over the years, including the global investment and technology development firm D.E. Shaw. In 1990, Bezos became D.E. Shaw's youngest vice president at the age of just 26 years old. He left 4 years later in 1994 to branch out on his own and opened an online bookstore, aka Amazon. Number 7. Bezos founded Amazon in his garage. On July 16, 1995, Bezos opened a prototype of his site, Amazon.com, after enlisting 300 of his friends and colleagues to beta test his site. This led to Bezos and a few of his initial employees beginning to develop software in his garage. Given the size of the garage, though, which was apparently rather small, Bezos had to hold meetings at the local Barnes & Noble. The team ended up expanding to a 2-bedroom house equipped with 3 Sun microstations. Within 2 short months, sales had expanded to $20,000 a day, which was considerably quicker than any of them ever dreamed of. Number 6. He almost named his company Cadabra instead of Amazon. Cadabra was Bezos' first initial choice, given the magical connotations he saw with it, of course being from part of the incantation abracadabra. However, after relaying this to Amazon's first lawyer, Todd Tarbert, Todd quickly shut the idea down. He explained to Bezos that the word Cadabra sounded rather similar to the word cadaver. Try saying them both. It's true. And even more so when said over the telephone. It was then Bezos decided on and went with the name Amazon, so named after the largest river in the world as he was building the largest bookstore in the world. Number 5. Bezos was a passenger in a helicopter crash in 2003. In 2003, Bezos went out to West Texas to view a property he was considering purchasing, along with his lawyer Elizabeth Correll and guide Ty Holland. After leaving the property with the intention of returning home on board an Aerospatiale Gazelle helicopter, all 3, along with the pilot, Charles Bella, were involved in a serious crash. This happened when the wind blew the helicopter off course, and it ended up upside down in a creek partially filled with water. Bezos said in an interview with Fortune magazine back in 2008 that he only remembers thinking, "What a dumb way to die," and that his life did not flash before his eyes. Number 4. Bezos is the owner of the Washington Post. Bezos purchased the 142-year-old newspaper company in 2013 for $250 million from the Graham family, who had owned the Post for the last 80 years. Directly after its purchase, shares in the Post company went up by 5.5% in after-hours trading. Under his ownership, Bezos sent the media house straight into the world of technology and hugely increased the paper's readership via the digital world. Before this, the Washington Post was struggling, both financially and in keeping readers' interest. However, just 3 short years later, Bezos has ensured that the newspaper turned a profit in 2016, 2017, and 2018. Number 3. The billionaire also runs his own privately funded rocket ship company, Blue Origin. Blue Origin believes that in order to preserve Earth, our home, for our grandchildren's grandchildren, we must go to space to tap its unlimited resources and energy, according to its mission statement. Bezos founded the aerospace manufacturer and Sun Orbital Spaceflight Service Company in September 2000, and has cited it as his most important work. In a 2011 interview, Bezos stated that he founded Blue Origin to be able to send customers into space by focusing on 2 things: decreasing the cost and increasing the safety of human spaceflight. 4 years later, in July 2014, Bezos had invested over $500 million of his own money into Blue Origin. Number 2. He became a self-made billionaire in 1999 at 35 years old. Bezos became a self-made billionaire in 1999 at 35 when the value of Bezos' Amazon shares rose dramatically. It only took him 4 years to achieve this, from the launch of Amazon in 1995. During the peak of the dot-com bubble in 1999, Bezos' net worth rose to $10.1 billion before dropping to $6.1 billion a year later. Number 1. In August 2020, Bezos became the first person in modern history to accumulate a fortune of over $200 billion. With Amazon stock edging up 2% in August 2020, Bezos' net worth rose by another $4.9 billion, making him the world's first ever person to amass a $200 billion fortune. If we want to get technical, the actual amount that he was worth at this time was a whopping $204.6 billion, and even with making adjustments for inflation, according to Forbes.com, they believe that Bezos' fortune is actually the largest ever tracked. Actually, if Bezos hadn't gone through the most expensive divorce settlement ever in history the previous year in 2019, he would be even richer. When he split from his ex-wife, Mackenzie Scott, he agreed to give her 25% of his Amazon stake, a massive load of stock, which is now worth $63 billion. And to add one last interesting fact before we wrap up this video, on February 2nd, 2021, Bezos announced that he would step down from his role as CEO of Amazon, telling all Amazon employees via email the move would provide the time and energy I need to focus on the Day One Fund, the Bezos Earth Fund, Blue Origin, the Washington Post, and my other passions. That's all for today, folks. Let us know in the comments what you think about Bezos' move away from the role of Amazon CEO. Also, if you're looking to grow your wealth and live that life of luxury, check out our free ebook on how to develop a millionaire mindset. Link is in the description. As always, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next video.